Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm June. I'm so glad to have all of you guys back. We learned how to read two-digit numbers in Chinese and three-digit numbers in last two videos. And of course, we're going to learn how to read four-digit numbers in today's video. And before we get to it, we need to do some review. So first of all, there's some basic units for numbers in Chinese. So first of all, the unit for single-digit number, the unit is called 个. And the unit for two-digit number, the unit is called 十. And for three-digit numbers, the unit is called 百. Okay, so 个 for ones, 十 for tens, 百 for hundreds. When you do the reading, all you need to read is just the number itself and the unit for this number. And for the natural numbers, we don't read the unit for ones, that is a 个. We don't read it. So for example, like this number here, 133, all you need to read is the 1, that is the E at first, and then read the unit, that is 百, 100. Okay, and then you read the number 2, that is R in Chinese, R, and then you read the unit, that is 十, and last you read the number 3, that is 三in Chinese. So altogether 123. Okay, so let's now learn the key character for today's video, that is the unit for thousands. 千 with the first tone. 千 Okay, so let's now read the numbers. So the rule is actually the same with the three-digit numbers. All you need to do is to read the number itself, and then you read the unit. So for example, like this one here, 1,234. What do? You read the number 1 over here, E, and then you read the unit, 千. Okay, very good. And then you read the number 2 over here, R. All right, and then you read the unit, 百. Okay, so let's move on to the third number over here, that is 3. Okay, 三, and then you read the unit, 十, and last you read the 4, 四. Okay, altogether, 1234. 1234. Alright, so there are some special cases when you have 0 in the number. Alright, so first of all, we need to learn how to read the 0 in Chinese. That is 零 with the second tone. 零. Okay, let's see this number here, 1034. So first of all, we still need to read 1000. And then we simply read 零 in here. 零. And then still the rule is still the same with 34, 34. So this number here in Chinese is 1034. 1034. The rule is also the same with three-digit numbers like here 1003, that is 103. 103. It's the same. So what do we do when we have two zeros here? For example, like this one, 1004. Okay, there are two zeros in this number, right? But we only read 1 0. Okay, so this number is 1004. 1004. Okay, so let's now switch the number. We have a new number here, 1040. Okay, still we need to read 1000, that is 1000, and then we still need to read the 0, that is 零. All right, and then we have 40. And if you've seen the video about how we do the two-digit numbers, you will know that 40 is actually 40 in Chinese. All right, we read the 4 here, and you have to know the 零 here is not actually 零. 0 here is not 0, it's actually 10. So it's like a 40. We read the 4 and the unit for 4. All right, so 40. So this number in Chinese is 1040. 1040. And it's also the same with the three-digit numbers. For example, like a 140. Still, you need to read 1 and the unit for 1, that is a 百. 100 and still you read 40 over here. 140 140. Okay, so let's now do a quick summary. When it comes to 4-digit numbers in Chinese, all you need to do is just to read the number itself and then you read the unit. And we don't read the unit for once, okay? And for those who have no idea how we read numbers in Chinese, I already put over here and you can go and check it out. Okay, so let's now do practice together. Okay, let's see this number. Which one you read first? Yes, you read 3 at first, and then you read the unit for 3, that is the 千 3000. Okay, move on to the next number here, 6, that is a 6 in Chinese, 6, and then you read the unit for 6, that is a 百 600 600. Okay, and then you move on to the third number here, that is a 9 9, and then you read the unit for 9, that is a 10 90 90, and you read the last number here, 8 8 3698. All right, this one. Yes, you read 4 4, and then we read the unit 千 4000. Okay, for the 0 here, we just simply read it as a 0 0. All right, and then you read 7 7, and the unit for 7 is a 10 70 70, and that's the number 2. So this number in Chinese is 4072 4072. All right, so let's see the last number here. Which one you read first? Okay, very good. 5, that is 5, very good. And then you read, okay, 千 5000, and then we read 0, okay, very nice. And then we move on to, all right, good job, 80 5080 5080. Well done. And still, I will read the number in Chinese for listening practice, and if you know answer, leave it in the comment box. 7031 7031 7031. Alright, so this is everything for today's video. I know it can be really tricky about counting numbers, especially when it comes to learning a new language. I had a really hard time when I started to learn how to count numbers in English. Alright, but I think things can get better. Alright, and you can do it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!